This conference will now be recorded.
Let me share my screen and we will start then. Yeah. So I hope my screen is visible to you guys now, and we are going to start with our session where we have left. Let me refresh it. Yesterday I did that PowerShell script. Let us see if we can run the reports or not or now. Okay, so just 1 minute. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, so we were over here. Today we have to do what we have to vendor invoice. Okay, so yesterday I told you that in some scenario, what we need to do, we need to directly post some services, okay, to the vendor. Okay, we are taking some services, or we are and for that the purchase order is not event option. Okay, you can do it from purchase order also, means at the purchase order level you can create a services. Okay, so I will tell you from that level also, but one I'm telling you at this level. Okay, so there is one option in the accounts payable module, which is the invoices, and if you see pending vendor invoices, or you can directly go to the invoice journal. If I click on the pending vendor invoices, I believe that invoice which was there yesterday will come over here. So right now there is no pending invoices. We will go to the invoice journal now. I believe that is not posted yet, so that's why. Hmm. So if I go to the invoice journal, let us go to the invoice journal. In the invoice journal, you will see I have created a 500 entry, which what I am saying that I am we are taking a service of rent, and we have to pay to the vendor. So in that case, I told you that you can create a vendor to ledger entry over here. Okay, and then it can be asked in your interview question as well. Okay, so like how you will do the vendor to ledger entry. Okay, so always do you need a purchase order to be created, or how will you do the services? So in that case, you can answer this question. Okay, and also at the time of when you are preparing some details, okay, or you are doing some test cases, at that time also you can follow these things. Okay, so mm, so meanwhile what I will do, I will go to the C001 legal entity again. C001 legal entity again, and over here what I will show you, I have always shown you that how the purchase order impact is there at the financial level, what is the impact at the vendor. Okay, so when you do the product receipt, at that time what happens, and at the time of your purchase invoice, what is the impact. So similarly what I am doing right now, I am trying to show you the impact of this particular this particular entry at the vendor level. Okay, let's go to the accounts payable, let's go to the all vendors, and this 500 entry should be created at the time right now over here. Okay, so if you click on this, you will see the balance option. So whatever is the balance need to be paid, so that will come over here in this section. So let's go to the transaction. So right now, as I have not posted, until and unless I will not post, system will not create the entry over here. Okay, and this is the balance in transaction balance. Okay, so whatever this field is very important, which tells you that this invoice is still unpaid. Okay, so let me click on this one. I want the totals. Okay, and I just want to click on the OK button. first time when you will run anything in the system, it will take some time, and I hope now the print journal report should come up, and you should see where this ledger is going on. Okay, so it is very important. Why it is important? Because before posting, okay, sometimes users want to see that where the system will post, what are the entries. So at that time, you also learn from this thing, and your user will also learn from this thing. Okay, so always try to print the journal. Okay, let us see. Let us wait for some time. Let us wait for some time. Why it is important? Why print journal is important? This is important because I need just want to show you how to run the report. Okay, in this manner, any report you can run. Okay, so that's why I'm focusing a little bit more on this particular part and taking some time over here. Okay, so let us see. And I think in your machine also you need to run that PowerShell command. Okay, to run the report. Let us wait for some time more. For one single report, it is taking a lot of time, yeah. Let us do one thing then. In meanwhile, okay. Similarly, invoice is there. What I will do, I will duplicate this tab, and at the customer level also, I will do one entry. Okay, so that some time can be saved. Okay, so this is the deploy to. I will copy and I will give it to you. Okay, keep it with you. It will be helpful for you. Where is this one? Where is this one? Yeah, let us go to the chat section. Where is the chat? So over here, let me copy paste. So this, keep it with you. Okay, and run it in the PowerShell command so that in your machine the report can be run. Okay, so report is fetching, report is running. Let it be run. Okay, similarly, if you want to do with the customer also, there is a invoices section and there is a all free text invoice. Meanwhile, I will complete this also. Okay, this is the part where you want to do some direct transaction to the customer. Okay, so let's say for example, you want to pay to your customer or receive directly from your customer. Instead of creating a sales order process, they are directly giving you some amount, okay, against any of the services. Okay, so in that case, you can go ahead and you can create a free text invoice. Okay, so at the vendor level, the impact will be same like you have at the customer level, the vendor transaction level. A transaction will be created, a payment entry will be created, a liability will be created for you. Similarly, in the all free text invoices, if I click on the new button, uh, 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 receivable will be created for you directly. Okay, so that's why it is also important. So over here, what you need to do, you need to simply click on the customer account. What is the customer account over here that you take up? Here, this machine is taking a lot of time. Hmm. Although there is one more thing, means we are doing everything in the first time in the new one. In the USMF entity, if I show you, it will not take that much time. But in the USMF entity, if I show you, you will not be able to grab the concept. Okay, so that's why let it be. Take some time. Uh, Customer selection of customer is also taking so much time. Hmm. So details are coming up automatically by the system, and then here you need to directly select the main account. Okay. Hmm. So from the customer also, what we can do, let's say customer is paying us against the rent expense only. Okay, the one which I have taken at this level. When so see, now report is running. What it is showing? It is showing that okay, a vendor entry will be created in the liability 2006. Okay, and if you can't see, I will expand it over here. Okay, and vendor entry 500 will be created, and this entry, this ledger will be debited. Okay, 500 debit, 500 credit, net difference, rental expense. Okay, so similarly this will be the impact. Okay, and then you can export it directly into the Excel format, PDF format, Word format, any format you want, to send it to your customer, to okay, to your vendor. Okay, Arey yaar, sorry, again I did that export, it will take some time. Meanwhile, okay, no problem. Let's say we are receiving 800 as a expense from our vendor, from our customer. Okay, so 800 into quantity 1, it will come 1, and if there is any taxation on it, then you can keep the tax group also. A 5% tax will be applicable. If you want to increase the tax, there is separate tax component you want to add, then you have to create another code, okay, of 10%. Okay, so now we will go to the financial dimensions. We will see that okay, dimensions are already filled up from where the customer, when you check customer, from there the financial dimensions have automatically came up. If you want to change it, you can change it. We will come on it later, the fixed asset part. Okay, you can utilize this free text invoice to sell the free text invoice also. Okay, this is a foreign trade. I don't want anything from here. Financial dimension, financial tags. This is a new feature added by the system, okay, by Microsoft. So over here you can add any cash against rent. Okay, now simply click on the save button. You can check the totals. Meanwhile, it is saying that okay, again there is some error. Windows storage and but it's fine, no problem. We don't want to export also, but in a live environment it will not come like this. Okay, if I search, I can search that error, I can get the solution as well. Okay, so but let's not waste the time and click on the post button. Once you post it, a liability will be created for you over here in the line. Okay, so that's why this is very important. From the free text invoice, the credit limit is utilized. We are saying that 800, 5% of it is 40, 840 is the invoice amount that is going to be conducted. Oh, sorry, over here, I just want to add taxation that I want to show you. I have not added the tax over here. Okay, but if I select the tax column, if I add the taxation over here, system will calculate the 5% tax on it. Okay, so let's not cancel it, but let's do it in the free text invoice level. Finally, over here also you will be able to view the document and click on the original button. There is also, it will take some time to create the report, but it will generate a report for you. That's for sure. Okay, so now operation is completed. It is posted in the vendor transaction. If I refresh the form, there is a 500 entry and a balance of 500 is showing to you. That negative 500 means you have to pay from your pocket. Okay, so that's why it is showing in the negative option. Now what you need to do, you have to pay to the vendor. Okay, so invoice is created. Go to the accounts payable. Let's go to the payments. Go to the vendor payment journal, and again create a payment for the vendor. Okay, so I hope this will be easier for you. Let's click on the new button. I think there is a journal I have already prepared. So this is the vendor payment. Let's go to the lines. and then again the same process of payment will happen. Okay, click on the accounts option, select the vendor, click on the save button, click on the settle transactions. Hmm. Click on the mark button, 500 entry, click on the OK button. Okay, so now this is from where you are picking up this amount. So let's go to the bank. Let's select the bank. Okay, so I'm going to pay it from the HSBC bank. Okay, now the method of payment will be cash. This is done. Over here, you don't, if you want to add the tax over here while paying, you can add the tax also over here as well. Okay, let's click on the OK button. And if you want to add the tax, normally tax is added at the ledger level, not here. Okay, so now again, approval report is ready. Approve. Before approving it, go to the print, go to the journal, click on the OK button. Meanwhile, this is also generated. Okay, again, export. If you want to do export in any of the format, you can directly export it, save it, send to your customer. Okay, any changes you want to make on this particular format, logo or anything, that you need to check out and you need to complete it. Okay, as a functional consultant, it's your responsibility to give it to your technical consultant. Okay, let us simply post it. Post it. Okay, so meanwhile it is getting posted, what we can do, print the journal. See, this time the system has shown it fast. Okay, so now let's post it. When I will post it, I will again open this one. I will again go to the all vendors and I will show you what is the impact of it. Okay, so when you create the document at that time, no impact is there at the vendor level, but when you post it, okay, at that time system will have impact. Okay, so let's go to the transactions now, and once the posting will be completed, system, you will be able to see that another line will be created over here, and 500 plus 500 will go and the balance will be nullified. Okay, so let's go to the free text invoice, and it is posting first time. Obviously it will take some time. Let me go to the duplicate tab, and in the duplicate the tab, what I will do, I will go ahead with the customer transaction. Okay, I will show you the customer transaction, what is the impact of it. Okay, so let us wait. The posting is completed. Let us go to this form, refresh the form, and over here one more line will be created for you, which is saying that okay, invoice is generated on the 500, then 500 this entry is invoiced, and another entry will be is created over here, which is saying that 500 positive, 500 negative. Entry is created, and over here the balance becomes 0. Okay, I hope things are clear to you now, how the invoice is getting created. Now going to the all free text invoice, the operation is posted. If you go to the customer section, modules, let's go to the accounts receivable. Why it is showing not posted? See, If you click on the refresh button, this posted. Yes, the invoice is now posted. If you go to the accounts receivable, all customers, and see the transactions, you will see you will see 840 entries created, a balance of 840 is showing to you over here. Okay, other balances are zero, so this you have to receive. So how you will receive? You will go to the account receivable, you will go to the payment, customer payment journal, and then again the same process will happen. Click on the new button, click on the journal, click on the customer payment, go to the lines. Now what I will do one mistake over here. Okay, what mistake I will do? I will show you. I'm not using the settle transaction now. Okay, I'm not using the settle transaction directly. What I will do, I will in the bank I will receive the amount. Okay, so this time customer credit. Over here the customer balance is there, so customer 840 positive balance, so a negative balance I want to create of 840, so credit 840, and this I'm going for the banking section. This will be done by you, by your customer. Okay, so always be remember that why we use the settle transaction, and you should always focus on this settle transaction. Okay, so let's go to the approval. Okay, so now let's go to the approval option. Report is ready, and then approve. Post button is enabled. I'm not going for the print the journal. Okay, I'm directly clicking on the post button because that will take some time. But make it a habit whenever you are posting. Before that, you have to print the journal so that where the entry is going in the starting days, it will help you out a lot. Okay. Hmm. So now it is completed. If you go to the customer transactions over here, you will see that okay, there is a one more line getting created, which is of 840 over here. But you see the balance is still there. You have you have received from the customer. You can see the balance is still there. That is the reason why we do the settlement. Okay, so you can do settlement again. Okay, you can click on the settle transaction, and to remove the balance from the system, you need to simply click on this button, and then you can click on the post button over here. But post button is not enabled. Why? Now it is enabled. Click on the OK button. So it is saying that okay, the entry is now connected. So if you don't connect your, see now the balance is zero. Okay, that's why we do settlement at the customer payment level. Okay, so I hope things are clear to you. If you don't do the settle transaction, system will not link the payment and the invoice, and due to that reason your balance will still be available. So that is the reason you always have to do the settle transaction. Okay, now coming to the part is these are the two things which I have shown you. Secondly, I will tell you how you can sell the services. Okay, this is also important. Else what will happen? So now I have shown you the inventory purchase and sale. inventory, purchase and sale. I have shown you, right? Now what I will do, I will show you the services purchase and sale. Services purchase and sell. Why it is important? Normally what will happen when you go to the real-time environment, at that time you will see that there are few things whose inventory is maintained, like system, like laptop. Okay, if you purchase a laptop, you know that okay, this is the laptop, and this laptop has a specific configuration, that it is Windows 11, 800 GB of RAM, okay, and then 1 TB of hard disk, like that. Several different components will be there. But if you purchase against this laptop, you will go for the warranty. Okay, warranty is not a means a quantity, right? You can't say ki I have one warranty or two warranty. Normally, what we will say, the warranty is for a 6 months. We have a 6 months warranty period or 5 months warranty period. So there are few items in the real-time environment where quantity is not that much relevant, but its time duration or its existence matters. Okay, so in that case, firstly we will create the service item, then I will tell you how you can sell it, how you can purchase it. So for this, what you can do, you can utilize the system two features. One is a procurement category. Okay, you can use a procurement category like a item. Okay, and secondly, you can also utilize a feature of non-inventory item or service item. Okay, so I will tell you both the things now. It is important, huh? That's why I'm focusing more on the service item. Please make a note of it. Okay, and both the impact at the ledger level, what is the impact that you have to see. Okay, so let's go to the system, go to the product management and accounting. Okay, sorry, product information management. Over the product information management, you will see out what you will see. There is a release product section. Hmm. Release product, I can click on the new button. Before clicking on the new button, I will check in all the product and product master, is there any warranty fee, warranty product is there or not. Okay, so the product type is item. Okay, what I can do, I can go ahead and over here I can filter is not item. See, so you have few items of service type, like you have firmware is there, then documentation services, certification services, training services, insurance. Okay, so these things are not there. 2 year extended protection plan for watch, 3 year extended protection plan for watch service. Okay, and if you click on over here, okay, you will be able to find out that transactions is still not there, release products. Okay, I can directly release it in my machine, okay, in my environment. Instead of releasing it, what I will do, I will create a release product in front of you, okay, because this process I have already shown you, okay. So what we need to do, let us go ahead, let us click on the new button. Hmm. Let us go to the product number, PR, or like they have mentioned the warranty. So what I will do, warranty 001, and warranty for Windows Server. Okay, so we have searched it, everything is there. Item model group. How item model group is important over here? If you go to the item model group field, let me go to the view details from here only. Else I can go to the inventory management and find out the item model group. Okay, over here this is stock product. Okay, so what I will do, I will create a new item. I will go ahead with the FIFO model only, and the first in first out, FIFO non-stock item, non-stock. Okay, this is the name. Okay, and FIFO, I believe it will give me the error. that this name already exists. See, है ना? So FIFO ns I will type FIFO hyphen ns non-stock. Okay, and this time what I will do, I will get the stock product as no. Okay, as I click on the no button, post physical inventory, post financial inventory will be marked as no, and post financial negative inventory is okay, fine, everything is there. Let us go for the save button. So this boolean is the important boolean which is actually taking your stock product. Okay, so now what I will do, I will go for the item model group, I will go for the FIFO non-stock item. Then what I will do, I will go for the fast moving only item group. Why item group is important, I told you, right? Because at the item level, when you will click on the item level, this item group is actually connecting all the financial entry to the ledger. Okay, so this is the communication of our product information management module with the general ledger module. Okay, so whatever the entries you are going to be posted, that will go from here, from this section, the item group. Then storage dimension group, obviously there is storage dimension group, so site and warehouse is only important. Tracking dimension group, we don't want to track the serial number. Warranty doesn't comes with a serial number. Okay, so I will keep on the none only. Then, and if you want to again keep the serial number, then you can keep the serial number also. Okay, so what I will do, on that time I have shown you the serial number of one item, right? So what I will do at this time, serial batch sales process. So this I will keep. Okay, serial batch of sales process. Okay, so because this time I will show you the sales process also. Okay, so what I will do, I will go for the serial uh, batch sales process. Where is this? Serial batch, serial sales process only. Okay. Now, inventory unit, it will be kept in the pieces. Then unit price will be pieces. Sales price will be pieces. And then there is if there is any taxation applicable over it, you can go for the taxation over here. Okay, and then you can go ahead with the pricing part also. Vendor information, from which vendor you are purchasing it, so Dell International vendor. And if there is specific item number of the vendor that you want to track, that also you can be tracked. And here is the purchase price, so it will be 500 or let's say 50. The sales price of this particular warranty will be, let's say, 60, and the inventory price will be 51. Okay, so inventory price means when you are saving it, when you are storing the inventory, what is the price of it. Okay, so let me click on it. Hmm. Now you can click here and you can go ahead with the warranty purchase. Okay, and what I will do, I will click on the save button over here. And one thing I will tell you, the procurement category. Okay, so there is a category. Where is this procurement categories? Setup. Inventory management. In the inventory management categories, product compliance. No, 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 no. In the product information management procurement category, where is the procurement category? Warranty groups is there. Let me check out this procurement category from here. Okay, so procurement. This is the procurement category. It is in the procurement and sourcing module. Okay, so let's go over here also. So you can directly click on the procurement category, like this is rent, okay, and against the rent you can directly purchase a rent also, okay. You can purchase a cleaning also, you can purchase a training also. So this is a shared data, okay, and you can directly purchase a office machine, you can purchase a vehicle, okay, photocopy a toner. So all these are capable of selling and purchasing also, okay. So when I will do the procurement, you can create your own procurement category also. In that case, you have to click on the added procurement category and against it add anyone, okay. So if I click on the added procurement category, okay, so what I will do in the core procurement categories, rent is there, and new category node, you need to click on the new category node. So against the rent, what can be else? Rent, you can purchase the rent, you can also maintenance, okay. So what I will do, I will create a new node over here, and the under the rent I will make it as, let's say for example, I will make rent maintenance, okay. So control C, RM, code is RM, okay. Active, yes, inactive, okay. Now you need to just click on the save button, okay. So now what you can do, okay, if you want to create in the same hierarchy, then you have to click on the parent code, okay, and then from the parent code it will come over here, okay. So rent maintenance, it has now come up, you can save it, and now you can click on the close button. Why it is important here? This is important because of so many reasons. You should know that in the interview, if somebody asks you that, okay, how you can do the selling of the service item, so in that case, it will be helpful for you. Okay, so let's go to the, where you will go. Let's go to the purchase order. Okay, so purchase order, you can go to the procurement and sourcing module. So let's go from the procurement and sourcing module. Procurement and sourcing module, let's directly click the purchase order. We'll click on the purchase order. Okay, so this is now done. Purchase order, new purchase order. Let's create a new purchase order. Okay, click on the vendor account. So this is the vendor. Hmm. So everything came up automatically, no problem in it. Let's click on the OK button. Select the item number. The item number is warranty for Windows Server. This is done. Let's say for example, I want to purchase two quantities of it. Okay, and the purchase price will become 100. And one more line I will add. This line will be specific for the procurement category. Okay, so let's go to that one. Let us go to the, instead of item number, I will select the procurement category, and this time the procurement category will be rent, and under the rent it will be rental maintenance, which is a new category created by us. So rent maintenance. I will click on the, and then if you select the procurement category, you will not be able to select the item number. Okay. And over here, you can select the rent maintenance. You can click on the one quantity, and maintenance of the rent is, let's say, 600 rupees. Okay. 600, whatever is the currency. I don't know what is the currency over here. It will be GBP or USD C001. Okay. So I will close it. Now this is done. Now what we will do, we will go ahead and then we will be going ahead and 600 is a maintenance. Over it, I'm charging a taxation. So for the taxation, you will go to the product form, sorry, setup, and under the setup, you will have a tax group. Item tax group is all. Tax group is California. So again, the procurement category C, I can utilize this feature. Now I will go to the vendor warranty. On the warranty also there is a charge of 5%. So I will add the 5% charge. Same thing will happen in all the companies also. Okay. So California, and then I will click on the save button. Now what will happen? It is asking that the vendor code. I told you that where you can control this also. This can be controlled in the product information management. Product information management. Let's go to the release products. And under the release product, let's go to the warranty. Let's say for example, you have a purchase option. There is a approved vendor list. If you enter this vendor, okay, enter this vendor in the approved vendors, it will go, okay. But what I want to stop it. So no check. Click on this save button. Insensitive information to identify the cause of failure. Okay, no problem. Uh, Let me refresh it. Let us go to the warranty for warranty item number. And this is the warning only, no check. Let me save it. It is saved now, and if I now refresh it, system will not give me this error. See, it is now gone. Okay, so that way you can utilize this feature. Now it is a serialized item, so if you go to the product level, you will be able to see it is not a serialized item. Wow. It is update the line, and update the line. Here is the registration process. So you can click on the registration over here itself. And over here you can click on the ordered, add the registration line, and then it is ordered, and confirm the registration. So in this way you can complete the registration. But let me check here, one second. Release product, it is a serialized item, right? Serial sale. Okay, only the serial number is applicable at the sales process, not at the purchase process. That's why. Okay, okay, fine, no problem. Let us go back to the system now and complete this purchase order. Okay, so you can use the procurement category, okay, to sell also. It is also a non-service item sell, and you can create a separate item also for selling, and the inventory will not be created. Okay, I will tell you again the purchase process. This is a revision for you. You know how to create a purchase. You will go for the confirmation. A journal will be created for the confirmation, and this confirmation you can send to your vendor as well. Okay. So we are confirming that okay, these two things we are purchasing from the vendor, and you ship the item basis on this confirmation. Okay. I hope things are getting clear to you. If you are not able to not able to understand, do let me know. Okay, because these things are very important, and these are the last part of the sales process and the purchase process as well. Okay, so that is the reason I just want to touch everything with you guys, and so that when you go for the interview, or when you sit with the client for the interaction, at that time you can give the solution to your end users. Okay, in a better way, you know. And from here you can do some R&D, you can do some research. Okay, on a LinkedIn level also, I am posting on a regular basis whatever is important. Okay, so please go ahead with that also, and uh, try to focus on those areas. Okay, and you will be able to get the job in a faster way, no problem in it. Confirming the purchase order is taking some time. Let us meanwhile create the sales order as well. Okay. Let us go to the sales order. Or meanwhile, what I will show you, I will show you the inventory. Okay. So let us go to the manage inventory. Although this is a serialized item, service item. So obviously the product subtype is your one thing. I think I have done the mistake over here. I need to see on an inventory is already disabled for it. Okay, I need to take the product subtype as service. Okay, that is wrong. I have done. Okay, no problem. When you will create a release product, you can click on the new item and what you can do instead of the item, you take it as service. And on the service level, you can take the service as a product only, and then you can let's say the product number is service, so SERV 001, and what type of service it is. So let's say it is service. It is a car cleaning. Okay, car cleaning service. Okay, car cleaning service. Okay, so car cleaning service, item model group, same non-stock item group, use the fast moving, storage dimension group, site warehouse, tracking dimension group, none, because no serial number is required for it. And then unit price, this is required. Okay, so we will go ahead with the each. Okay, each sales unit will be each. Normally we will not sell it. So purchase price will be, let's say monthly they are charging 50, sales price is 60, and inventory price is 50 only. Okay, let's go for the okay. In this manner you will create your service item, and if the purchase order is created, the confirmation is completed, what I will do, I will add that item also meanwhile, है ना? So that in a one go we will be able to complete all the service sales order. Okay, so let us purchase that item as well. You will be able to add that item. This is the service, car cleaning service. This also we are purchasing, and 50, that's fine. It is asking that again, authorization is required. No vendor is authorized. So what I will do, I will go ahead with the no check over here. I will save it, and then I will go for the purchase item, and let's close it. Let's close it. Let's refresh it. And over here there is no taxation also. So without tax also one entry I will post. Okay, and now what I will do, I will go for the totals to check everything is correct or not. So let's go for the purchase. Obviously when you edit anything in the purchase order and it is not yet confirmed, so this confirmed button, this is now going for the approved. Okay, so what you can do, you have your new item, car cleaning service. You can click on the totals over here, click on the manage. Okay, go for the totals. You can see that what is the total of everything. Hmm. So the total is 750, 600 is the rental service, uh, 500 into 2 and 50, and there is a tax on it on two things. Okay, so in this way you will be able to understand that in a purchase order you can in the purchase line actually you can have few item without tax also, with tax also. You can have item procurement category also, you can have item also. Means this is a complete purchase order. Okay, so right now you again need to do confirm, because until and unless the system is not confirmed, system will not allow you to proceed further. Okay, will not allow you to receive. So status is confirmed, then you can go ahead with the receipt part. Okay, so confirmation will be required whenever you will change the purchase order. Okay, so please make a note of it, है ना? And do purchase order sales order on a daily basis in your machine. Okay, so that means this will be clear to you. Okay, Let us wait for the confirmation. This confirmation is taking some time, yaar. Sorry. This time confirmation is taking some time. Let us wait for some more time. And similarly, what I will do, I will go ahead with the sales order preparation also over here. So what I will do, I will go ahead and click on the sales order from here. Sales order, sales and marketing. Let's go to the sales order, all sales orders. Okay, now let us create the sales order for these three products as well. All the purchase orders, confirmation is done. This is now confirmed. Simple, receive. Go for the receipt list. If you want to create a receipt list is specifically for your, what I say, specifically for your warehouse product. Okay, so let's create the receipt list over here. Hmm. So over here you can do one thing. You can click on the update the line and check if there is any registration. Serial number is required, if we can enter the serial number over here or not. Okay. For warranty only, I think serial number is required. Other than this, these two products are not required any serial number. Okay. So that's why I'm keen to understand the serial number. Let us wait. So registration form is getting opened. Meanwhile, let's get the sales order also. So the customer. Yeah, this much time system should not take. I don't know. I will purely restart the system now. Uh, I was thinking that let me complete this purchase order at least, but system is not letting us very slow. Let me go to the task manager and see how much task it is utilizing. See, the system CPU is taking 100% of the time, and 97% it is taking over here as well. Okay, so that is the reason. Let me delete this Visual Studio first. Okay, so that there will be some space created for me.
Our system also like that only, Anand. It's automatically restarting when I'm doing.
How you have means is it what you have done is what I was asking. I just forgot. Is it in is it a separate OS you have installed in your machine, or is it with some uh, Hyper-V you are using it?
I I don't know.
Who installed in your machine this Vamsi?
Yes,
Okay, okay, okay. So when you are logging, you are getting two separate screens,
yes,
right?
yeah, yeah.
At that time, separate OS is there.
Yes.
Yeah, in the OS, I don't think there should be any problem. Uh, if you have
When
separate
I'm
OS,
posting this entry,
ha
like
ha
that confirmation, that
ha ha ha. Ha.
time
Okay, okay.
automatically restarting.
Complete restart.
Mm. Some
Arey,
notification will come and then
uh
it's restarting.
How much is your RAM in your machine?
Actually, exactly something what we need. 97 something percentage it
No, no, no,
utilized.
no, 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 no. There is a RAM option over here. Just check how much is the RAM. If you go to the performance, there is
Yeah,
a
8,
memory,
8,
uh, 8 GB or somewhere.
yes,
That's why
8 GB I think.
you need to increase the RAM actually. RAM you can purchase means that will be 8 GB RAM at least. Add it in it. It is hardly 1200 or 1500 cost it will come. Okay, and you can add it
Okay,
in your machine. So that will help you out. Oversee
okay,
with 24 GB RAM also. The machine has a 24 GB RAM. Then still it is not working properly. I have to remove that one. I will remove this SQL Server as well because these are taking the memories. So maybe you have opened these things. So remove these things. Okay. See where it
okay.
is going. So try to remove all these options because that is the reason why at the Microsoft level everything is at the cloud level. Okay, they have taken everything in the
Mm.
cloud level. Okay, so that is the reason. Uh, in your machine it will take some time because the product at the back end a lot of things are working on. Okay, so that is the reason. Now I will go ahead with the posting the product receipt. So let me go to the product posting product receipt. So in this way, these three service items where the inventory is not maintained, that you can sell, you can purchase. And similarly on the sales order level, I will go ahead and I will show you. There is one trick I will show you. Okay, 1 second just. This is the product receipt is going to be completed. All purchase orders. Uh, See, it's little bit faster now. Not that much, but little bit faster. Save the query, yeah, no problem. Save it. Just close it. है ना? So just check how many don't open multiple things over here. That will help you out. Mhm. And item number. So in the sales order, let me complete this. Product receipt is completed. Now, if you go to the item level and check the inventory of it, you will find out that these items are non-inventory product, right? So that's why you will not be able to view it. I will go to the refresh the form, and again I will go for the. I will delete this also. This is not required. Services is not required. notepad is required, so let me close it. This is not required, close it. Okay, yeah. So now there is a let's go to the inventory management over here. Inside the inventory management, on hand list, and on the on hand list you will be able to apply, and it will show you all the list of the item, but you will see that the inventory is not maintained, so those items will not come over here. Okay, now you will go for the all purchase order. The final option is your invoicing. At this time, if you see the vendor transaction as well, if you go to the accounts payable, you go to the all vendors and see this is the vendor, and you will go to the transactions. Now it is little bit faster. Okay, see, because I believe the memory is also less, 24% memory uses, and the performance is also now little bit increased. Okay, so try to check out that other system means in your machine these processes are stopped. Okay, don't open, only use one browser, and in that browser also only one browser only. Okay, not more than that. That also takes some memory. Okay, so now at this time, if you see, there is no invoices, or there is no and item, there is no line created, and the balance of the vendor is still zero. But if I when you click on the invoice, you go for the invoicing option, and you go for the invoices now, and give the invoice number, INV. Okay, and give the description. That's fine. Invoice date will be as of today, and due date, if you want to increase, you can increase the due date, that okay, by 31st you have to pay it. Okay, and then finally you can click on the update match status. What update match status is doing, there is a two-way matching, three-way matching concept where they are matching the quantity with the pricing. Okay, system has passed it. You can click on the post button. Once you click on the post button, you will see that a balance entry will be created for you over here. So, okay, so it is now posting, processing the operation. So it is at this time when you post, some entries are getting created at the ledger level, at the SQL level, SQL level. So at that time your memory will get increased. Okay, so try to see 6 units are there of internet edge itself, and it is taking memory of 4500. So these memory thing also you have to take care. So now, but still it is faster before than before. Okay, so now the invoice is completed. If I go to the vendor transaction level, I will refresh the form. There will be a 785. Okay, a 785 balance will be created. Again, to remove this balance, you have to go to the vendor payment. I will do it later, but at the sales order level, I will create a sales order line. So over here, I want to utilize the I have already created the purchase lines. Okay, so what I want, I just want to from all, if I can. Okay, let me check if I can. So it is showing me only the sales order. From the sales order I can copy, but I want to copy from the purchase order. So let me see if I can copy from purchase order or not, or directly from purchase order if I can create a sales order or not. Oh, there is no. Okay, so this is not there, no problem. But what you can do on the sales order line, if you click on the from all, this is the sales order you have already prepared, right? So you can select two things over here, and then finally you can click on the OK button. What will happen? It will copy the lines of these two sales order into one sales order. Okay, so use this feature, okay, when again with your client, so that you need not to create the lines separately. Okay, so meanwhile, this purchase order is created, and you are able to see the vendor transaction also. A liability of 785 is created. You need to remove the liability. Let's go to the vendor payment journal and do the payment. Okay, so let's click on the new button. I told you, right? If I don't do the settlement, what will happen? At the if I don't do settlement, my system will not connect the invoice. Okay, so let's save it first. and once you save it, settle transaction. If I don't do the settle transaction, I have shown that scenario also with you. Okay, so I have to connect my invoice with the payment. Okay, so I am paying it from my bank, and the bank account number is HSBC Bank, and let me save it, and let's go for the valid approval. Report is ready, then approval, approve, validate. There are three things over here. If there is a simulate posting, if there is any error, okay, while posting, you can check it from here itself. Okay, there is no error. Then second thing is validate voucher only. You can also validate that, okay, all the things are correct or not. Okay, against this particular voucher, system will show you. Okay, there is a validate voucher only, and then there is a validate. So these three options you can utilize before posting. If there are 10,000 lines, okay, and if you run it and system will give you the error, that will create problem for you. Okay, so we suggest the users to check for the validate, go for the print option, and one thing I have told you always to utilize this particular feature of journal. Okay, print the journal, and once you print the journal, this will this will show you the journal. Now it is little bit faster. Okay, so now Dell International HSBC Bank, this is the entry that is getting created at the bank level. It is a credit. That means after the bank is credited, the bank balance, it is not showing over here, so no problem in it. But at the accounts payable, this is the ledger. So this is the 003 is the dimension 010. So system is saying that I will post a accounts payable entry with the positive part and a negative entry at the bank level, a credit and a debit form. Okay, now I will close it. I will go ahead, and now what I will do, I will post the entry. Okay, so once the posting is completed, you can see the this purchase order of service is created for you. Now I hope things are getting clear to you, that how you can create the purchase the services. Okay. Now what I will do, see, I told you na, the those two items you can copy paste directly, but I will not copy paste from here. I will remove it. I was thinking that there is a purchase order process. Okay, means I can copy from the purchase also at the sales level, but no, I can only copy from existing sales orders. Okay, the lines can also be copied. Okay, it will save your user time. Okay, so this purchase process completed, this operation completed. Go to the accounts payable, go to the all vendors, go to the Dell, go to the transactions. Just check the 785 balance is also now reduced. Okay, so this is now invoiced. I hope things are now clear to you guys. Okay, let's go to the sales order process. Go to the I will take. Okay, already I've taken 15 minutes. I will take 5 more minutes of yours, and I will try to complete that part. Okay, so car cleaning services. Let's take it. Add the line. Inventory is not maintained, right? Okay, so service item already it will not maintain. So warranty for Windows. And the last one, I will show you the procurement category as well. So procurement category, there is a sales category. Again, the sales category means like you have a purchase category, we have a sales category also. If you want to sell the sales category, let's say installation of the service. Okay, so I am charging the installation of the service. So installation service quantity is one. You have to give the quantity, okay, and then you have to give the unit price. Let's say the unit price is 20 USD, okay, and then you will go ahead with the save button. If there is any taxation on it, you can include the taxation at this level. Uh, Car cleaning service, no serial number is utilized at the warranty level. No serial number is utilized. Okay, so let us add the taxation on the warranty for this one. We are purchasing the warranty. This is the tax group is already applied. So again, go to the sales order, check the totals, everything is correct or not. 140 is the total. Check the 140 is the total, 3 is the tax. Okay, so we are fine with it. To it 60 60 20 140, and the total is showing the 3 rupees tax, 3 US dollar tax that is applicable on the Windows server. Okay, so let us go ahead, and what we need to do, we need to go for the confirmation button. So sell, confirm the sales order. Again, this confirmation, uh, till yet no liability is created, no financial created. Okay, just it is confirmation. Okay, so nothing else. Let's click on the OK button. So confirmation done. You can go ahead with the sales order confirmation. Let me check if I can preview the says this also. Original preview I want to see. Hmm. So this is the preview. We have not taken care of the discount, so tomorrow we will take the discount also. So many things there, yaar, hai na? So you also try to come up with these things, okay? So that whatever I have told you, that's fine, but still you have to. So there is no warehouse activity for these items because these are service items, okay? So what you can do, okay, just a minute. You can, there is no picking also happened. So click on the all button over here and then click on the OK button. There was a escalation mark over here. If you see, if you click on the pick, normally by default the filter will be picked. So it is showing that there is a issue in it. So instead of it, if I click on the all the items, I want to just pack the slip because there is no warehouse activity for the service items. Okay, just we are doing a direct sales order. So order packing slip. Now this is done. Packing slip completed. Go to the invoice section. Click on the invoicing. And till this level, if you see at the customer level, okay. So system is very fast here. Good. All customers. See transactions. See at the at the live na you will means at the production level you don't have any SQL, you don't have any Visual Studio, nothing is there, so it will be this much faster, more than this fast also. Okay, so don't worry, till yet no transaction happened, okay, at the balance level, but once I post the invoice at this time you will see that there is a receivable getting created over here. Okay. Okay, so much fast, good. Refresh it. So liability of 143 is created, sales order invoice. Then we will go for the account receivable. We will go for the payment collection, customer payment journal. Click on the new button, new customer payment lines. Go for the account. Like me, so fast, good. Save, settle transaction. Select the invoice. Click on OK. Arey wah, 143. Go for the bank. Go for the bank. Go for the bank, click on the save button, go for the validate, report as ready, approve, print, journal, okay. This is done. We are okay with this. You can check this thing. Always tell to your user that check this one because they will come to you again and say ki okay, arey yaar, this is not working, this is not working. Your system is not calculating tax properly. So always tell them that, okay, yaar, what are you doing? Use these things, okay? Print the journal. These things you have to utilize. This is very important from the perspective. Okay, so this is now done. If you will see if at the customer transaction level, you will see that if I refresh it, one more line is created and 143. This is now cleared. No balance is there. Okay, this much if you will explain in detail to your interview, I will I am 100% sure you will crack the interview. Okay, so accounts payable, all types of sales order we have completed. Now we are left out with the process of reaching the sales order. So tomorrow when I will meet with you, what I will do, I will go for the procurement and sourcing module over here. In the procurement and sourcing module, uh, I will create a purchase requisition. I will create a request for quotation and I will create a purchase agreement. So four things are left out over here. I will make a note of it. New slide. So now purchase orders. Okay, creation. So four things are left out. I will make a note. Firstly, I need to tell you the trade agreement. Trade agreement. Secondly, I have to tell you trade agreement, purchase agreement. Purchase agreement. Then I have to tell you trade agreement, purchase agreement. I have to tell you the RFQ, request for quotation. I have to tell you purchase requisition, and then for the sales quotation to sales order. Okay, so I will try my best here to complete these things. This is important from the perspective of interview. You guys will be asked about these questions also. Okay, normally it will be, and then after this we will start with the FA, which is a very important module and easy module. And also fixed asset module is if you tell that okay, you know fixed asset module, you know budgeting module, okay, you have done consolidation, okay, you have done the uh, closing. So obviously, yeah, who will not choose you as as a functional consultant? Okay, so these things we will then jump over here. Okay, so thank you, thanks everyone for joining the session. I hope things are clear to you. Try to do these exercises in your machine, and if there is any issue you are facing, Google is with you. Okay, first thing, and second thing, I am with you. Not before means during this session, after the class also you can connect with me on WhatsApp, and then I will try my best to solve your queries, both from the job perspective and within the job also. If you have any work that you think I can do or I can help you, do let me know. Okay, I am happy to help you out, guys. Okay, so tomorrow when we will meet, these five things I will try to complete, and then we will move on to the to this particular module. I am left out with few more things. Discounts. Yeah, discount I have not prepared. So discount I will complete. Okay. So we have not captured the discount on the sales order. So these six or seven things are left out from the purchase order and the sales order. Okay, and also on the sales order. Okay. So thank you. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining the session. Let's meet tomorrow at the same time and complete these things. Thank you. Bye bye.